Hello everyone, welcome back to Comic47vlogs, and today we're going to be reviewing this book, The Marvel Art of David Nakayama. So this isn't a comic book or anything, it's not like a graphic novel or any storytelling, it's just a portfolio sort of gallery of all his like artworks that he's done for Marvel. Um, he mostly works for Marvel. I don't know if he's worked with DC much. He has done some works here and there, but I think he's mostly a Marvel person, which is why like the book is so thick. It has a lot of content in it. Anyways, so who's David Nakayama? David Nakayama is a Marvel comic book artist, and these are the kinds of artworks he does. It's like very shiny, kind of three-dimensional. Me personally, I love his artwork a lot, especially this Gwen Stacy. They chose a really nice cover. Um, Look at the pink background. It's amazing. I love it. So here's a few examples of some artworks that are shown in the book, and just so you get an idea of the kind of artwork he does. Now it has a forward. It's forwarded by J. Scott Campbell, meaning like I think like when they say forwarded, it's kind of like an introduction kind of thing. He kind of collabed with J. Scott Campbell, who's another famous comic book artist, cover artist. And anyways, so as far as the price goes, this is $75. Um, that's kind of expensive. It is expensive. I think it's a bit too much, but at the same time, the book is good quality. And if you don't really buy comics that much and you're more of just like kind of like getting portfolios or art gallery stuff, maybe it's worth it. So the reason why I got it is because in my opinion, I think this book should be maybe like $55, maybe 60 the most. So that's why it's good to have a local comic shop, because for me, this book was $53 because I got it 30% off. Even though it was a brand new book, that's just how the way, like when you go to a comic shop, they have like 50% off, 30% off. It just depends which one you go to. Just mine happens to have 30% off on the new books. So yeah. So this is the artwork. And you know what's really cool about this? Is that it has like this red, look at that. Look at that red metallic. Look at that. That is so nice. That's how the book looks. This is a very aesthetically pleasing book. I'll give them that. Like the graphic designers did a really good job on this one. They chose the right covers. They did such a nice, and they give you some examples in the back. So, like I said, $75. Maybe if you go to your comic shop, it'll be cheaper, or maybe if you wait a little bit, it might get cheaper. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But I got mine for 53, which plus taxes, like, I don't know, like 50 something, 56 maybe. I don't know. So yeah, for me, it was cheaper, which is why I got it. If it was full price, I don't think I would have actually bought it. So anyways, I don't know. If it was full price, I maybe would have bought it, but I would have been like having to think about it like many times over. Anyway, so here's how the book starts. Here is like, it just kind of shows you a bit of his art. He's got a short introduction, who he dedicates the book to, and it has like this is J. Scott Campbell's art, and this is David Nakayama's art. They did some kind of quick collab thing here, and here's a forward by J. Scott Campbell. And then also, what's interesting about this book is it takes you through the early years of his artwork. So he had a very different style in like the early 2000s. I think this is like 2007. I think this cover is a bit more recent though, but it does take you to his older artworks, and some of these are more recent than others. And I'm not going to show you the whole like gallery. So that you can buy it for yourself if you're interested, and B, because so you can preview it. So for example, there's some really nice artwork. What I like about this book is it gets straight to the point. It's just the art. Like that's what it is. It just gets straight to it. Like sometimes you see books where it has like a little small picture and then a whole bunch of text and you don't really enjoy the image. Sometimes it's nice if it's like a course book, like maybe like a book that teaches you certain like for example, if this was like a behind the scenes sort of thing or like the sketching process, then it makes sense that they would put a whole bunch of text here and then the images, right? But this is more of an art gallery book, so this is like Big Hero 6, for example. They have you know, they have like it's just all a lot of random. My favorite artworks are when he draws women. They're very like, I don't know. I just find it very aesthetically pleasing the way he draws women. Very gender, very I don't know. It's really nice. I don't know. Here's like a really nice cover here. But I will say the way he draws people, sometimes they look the same. So like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes he has like sometimes he tends to draw the exact same body type like every single time. But his artwork is really good. You know how some artists have like same face syndrome, but his artwork looks distinct enough between each characters that, you know, you can this is for the Spider-Man PS5 that I just showed. He's got some really nice covers. Like this MJ Silver Surfer is so nice. I love it. I love it. I love that they kind of just divide it into different sections. Sometimes they kind of put all the pinup covers. I love the way he draws just women, like I said, Black Cat. He's also drawn a lot of Venom and Carnage. I guess because of the way he does the shine on his characters, it kind of like gives it like a Venom sort of vibe to it, you know, like because Venom is like a very sort of gooey character that is very shiny. Here's one of Thing and Black Panther. I think that Shuri is Black Panther. Look at this cover. I love this. It's I don't know. I love it. It's so, look at them slay. Like, look at this cover. Yeah, I love his pinups and just the book. It's really eye candy. It's very aesthetically pleasing, his art, in my opinion. I love his artwork. They even have like all these like Vogue sort of X-Men gallery sections. You see like they kind of handpick the covers so that they match, you know, within the book as well. See, like there's this whole section is just like kind of like pinup style covers, very aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. Here's like these. Also, yeah, every once in a while he has covers where the suit matches the background. So he has some of those sort of covers, and then they put them in the same section. So it's really, really nice to see his artwork. Like the book says, it's just his Marvel art. So it's not going to get into anything for other comics that he's done or anything like that. It's just Marvel Comics. But I mean, it is a lot of artwork. So I'll just, I'm flipping through, showing, this is really nice. Look at that. This is really nice. I love the way he draws Emma Frost. And he draws latex really well because of like the way he adds shine to his style. Here's an example. Just love the way he draws latex. It's just super, I don't know, it's super aesthetically pleasing. I like the way he draws Spider-Man too. Spider-Gwen too. It's just really nice. Yeah, here's a Silk cover, for example. I'm just going through these quickly just to sort of show you. And yeah, at the very end, they have this really nice, like, super huge X-Men cover. Look at the coloring. It's so nice. It's like really... And at the very end, you get like his little, like a little biography of his. And, you get this end page. And let me show you the... Oh, this is a poster. Okay. Okay. I didn't see that coming. I'm so glad that this is my... I recorded this video 3 times. but I never actually got to the end of it. This is my third attempt at recording this video, and I hadn't actually opened the poster. I hadn't gotten to this part. So I'm so glad that this was the final take of the video, because this got my first reaction to seeing this poster. I didn't know it came with a poster. I think it's on both sides. Yeah, it's both sides. Look at that. It's both sides. I guess you get to choose which side you can hang as a poster. Is it a poster? Oh, maybe it's not. I'm sorry. Maybe it's not a poster. I think it's just attached to the book. If you really want to, you could rip it out and use it as a poster, but that's interesting. Okay. I didn't see that. That's really cool. I do wish it came with the poster though, that you could rip off. Like you could rip from the cover. Anyways, that's the end of the book. It's all red. I think they did a good idea using the red within the book and for the outline. It makes it very nice, very, very, keeps it nice. Yeah, so that's my review for this book. What do you think? Do you think this book is worth getting for $75, or do you think that it should be a bit of a lower price? I don't know. Usually when something, like, I'll justify something being more expensive if it's a Kickstarter or like an independent seller, because I know that it's not easy to sell when it's not so mainstream. Because when it's mainstream, like Marvel and DC, Marvel has like their companies, their printing press and all that, so it's a lot cheaper and for them to print because they do it all the time. Yeah, if this was an independent comic book seller, I would say 75 makes sense for the price, but if it's Marvel selling it, even though it's David Nakayama, but he's selling it through Marvel, so I don't know why it's $75. I still think it should be cheaper. Again, if it was like his own, maybe it is his own book that I've known a lot of artists put these books on Kickstarter, these sort of books. So maybe it is a Kickstarter project. I don't know. I haven't researched on it. Also, it has this little thing, so you can mark, like, it's kind of like a bookmark, so you can mark what page you're at. But yeah, with that being said, that's my review for the Marvel art of David Nakayama. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.